Joseph Green, welcome to the show.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for coming in, mate. This has been a long time coming.
It has been.
Yes.
Joseph is actually, Lewis, this is going to offend you, my oldest friend in comedy.
Fuming. Really angry.
I met Joseph about a week before I met you.
Is that true?
But
Yeah.
I
I met you at my second gig, so I made no friends on my first gig.
have known Joseph longer than you have. So
That's probably
me
true.
and Joseph
Also
are even
true.
older
Yeah.
friends than you and Joseph.
Shit.
So that might annoy you.
Yeah, that does annoy me.
What a victory.
Because Joseph's one of my,
Yeah.
not one of my oldest friends, but one of my dearest. That's
Joseph
for sure.
is one of the few comedians that is still around from the Shisha comedy days.
Yeah.
To people who would have remembered when Luke and I used to sometimes feature on each other's solo podcasts. When we first started, we
Yeah.
would do Shisha comedy all the time, which was a comedy room at a Shisha bar in Springvale, no alcohol, no white guys, just Arabs who weren't really there for comedy.
And Mr.
Mr.
Shafiq.
Shafiq.
Yes.
Mr.
Still
Shafiq.
messages me, still sliding into my DMs.
He's still alive?
Yeah, man.
That shocks me.
Awesome.
He's DMing me all the time.
He
I
used
love
to sit
Mr.
there with a
Shafiq.
shisha pipe in his mouth of the same couch every single time. And just if you even stumbled a joke, he'd be like, you did this wrong. You know, he would just yell out shit.
Really old Arab
He
guy.
would just say, very good, and then he would comb my hair.
Yeah, he got a bit touchy-feely, didn't he, old Mr.
Thank you,
Shafiq?
sir.
And he was such a great audience member for everyone except for Michael Schaefer because he's Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did not like Michael at all. Every time Michael would reference the fact that he was Jewish, Mr. Shafiq would go, ah!
I think we've got a photo of me and
Yeah.
Mr. Shafiq and you.
Yes, it's
That
one of
is-
my. I was about to say it's one of my favorite photos that I ever put on my Instagram. Is a photo of Mr. Shafiq, Joseph, and I.
We'll put it on screen now.
It was the good old days. But mate, we haven't seen each other in ages
Yeah, it's
because I've been
a while.
away.
For all of us.
Yeah, what's been going on?
Not much. Been traveling around the countryside. Went to Tasmania, which is the only place we can go right now.
Yeah, great.
Yes, how are the Tasmanians?
They're pretty good. I did 2 gigs there, but I got sent by a friend, Josh Glantz, to do like a favor for him. He was he was seeing a girl romantically, and he said, "Can you deliver this gift on my behalf?" I said, "Sure." And he gave it to me.
Yeah, I did say at the start of the episode that Joseph Green is a sometime sex worker. And here we go.
Very similar to me, actually. He dabbles.
It's more of a hobby.
What's your sex work?
Long story, mate.
Oh man, we'll get into it. But I got.
Just exchange
he
shop
gives
talk.
I feel like I might have just gained another client.
We'll chat afterwards. Well, he gives me this little gift. I don't open it. Her name's Stephanie, and when I get there, he said, "Listen, she just told me that she's sick today, so she's home from work,
Yeah.
and she's right near the city." So I like walked straight to her house, and knocked on the door, and her housemate answered, and he's like, "Hey, bro, how can I help you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm here to deliver something to Stephanie," and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go get her," and she like. Stumbled to the door wearing a hoodie, looked a bit unwell. She's like, "Yeah, how can I help you?" I said, "Oh, I've got a delivery here from Josh Glantz. He says he hopes you start to feel better soon." And she was like, "What? Who are you? How did he deliver this so quickly?" Because she'd messaged him like half an hour before saying
Oh, right.
she was unwell.
Not even Amazon does that.
And then half an hour later, here I am.
That's good.
Delivering a gift. And so she's amazed.
Yeah.
And she's like over the joyous with, and just like, "Can I hug you? I'd love to hug you." I'm like, "Okay, one hug." We have a hug.
Yeah.
And then
Irresponsible.
Then
We've got cases in Melbourne now. Thanks, mate. Thanks for that. Did you go to the footy?
I didn't go to the footy.
Okay, good.
But she goes, "Are you friends with Josh?" I said, "I wish, just his employee." And so she's like, "What? Do you want to come in and have a cup of tea?" I said, "I can't. I got other deliveries to make." And then I just left. I just walked away.
Yeah.
And I never gave my name. She didn't know anything about me.
You just completely pretended to be a delivery guy.
Yeah, I said I got a lot of other work to do. And she's
great.
like, "This is, I don't know if I got a fever. What's going on?" And I just left her on her doorstep. and set sail into the Hobart waters. And
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's like the most. Every story you tell me, it always just has the essence of green to it. There's a lot of mystery in every story you tell.
And then I
that
just
story
left
was
without
you being-
explaining why.
Yeah.
I just let her thinking, what the fuck? And then I left. That's half your interactions.
Oh God, I'm going to be a terrible father.
How are babies made? Well, mate, I have other deliveries to make. Just smoke bomb out of there.